Using a wide variety of well-designed equipment has helped this man to superb fitness. Exercising his body to scientifically develop work routines has enabled him to produce enormous amounts of power, yet apply it with extreme precision. He knows the value of precision, control and power. He's an engineer in charge of a machine shop.
Right, I've tried the camera, right? Yeah. You know what to do, just
yeah.
Putting the energy from this machine exactly where it's required is a skilled business. It also has to be extremely fast, efficient, and above all, safe. There's only one name to describe fast, efficient, and safe work-holding systems: Carver, the company whose products really are gripping stuff. For more than 30 years now, British industry has turned to Carver clamps when the job requires fast, efficient, and safe work-holding. Metal Constructions of Worcester have been using them in their machine shops for 12 years and find them invaluable in the hostile environment of welding. These Carver rack clamps are so simple, effective, and durable in use that they've become the standard for industries like this. Weld spatter won't stick to the clamp, and the short screw thread is shrouded to prevent damage too. There are 21 types of Carver rack clamp in the ranges standard duties, medium duties, and heavy duties. There is also a long reach version of the standard and mediums. You can even use them reversed like this. These bar clamps are simply much bigger versions of the same design principle. With all the user benefits of their smaller cousins, the range comprises 33 models with capacities from 450 millimeters to 2,700. New applications become apparent almost every day, but common uses include sheet metal fabrication and welding, molding box holding, die holding, pattern making, fiberglass molding, and plate fabrication. And Carver clamps will stand a good deal of abuse. Bellis & Morecambe, the long-established Birmingham company, produce cylinders for air and gas compressors in their modern machine shops. The clamps secure the cylinders as they are turned, bored, drilled and tapped. This Carver T-slot clamp is faster to use, safer, and much more efficient than traditional bolt and packer practice. Although 2 T-nuts and bolts are being used here, the one nearest the workpiece would be sufficient. Quickly adjusted, the clamp head is retained in position by this spring-loaded safety catch. Final clamping tension is achieved by tightening the high tensile screw. The clamps have been designed with a central pivot pin. This means that when the rear bolt is fully tightened, the workpiece receives the maximum 100% pressure. This is a considerable improvement in safety. Easily used in any attitude, the range of 26 T-slot clamps can be used on work from 25 millimeters to 1,500 millimeters thick. On the banks of the Clyde, the Scottish company of John Brown gave the world those great liners, the Queen Mary and the Queen Elizabeth. Today, that tradition of engineering excellence still exists. And the company manufactures gas turbines for the world's power industries. In the large production shop where the huge castings are machined, Carver clamps are used for a whole range of operations. It's another example of how Carver provides safe work holding, whatever the size of the job. For some of the very big jobs at John Brown's, the clamps have been provided with additional column support. One of the features of the long-reach models are the twin fork heads, which allow you to drill between them. There are both standard and heavy-duty models. Another great benefit is that the heads in the full range are interchangeable. You get the same range of benefits from the standard T400 clamps. Stan Brunt Limited of Newcastle-under-Lyme is a small specialist engineers known to car enthusiasts all over Britain. They are experts in the renovation, restoration and repair of vintage cars. In their machine shops, they find Carver Buttress clamps invaluable for presswork, turning and drilling operations. It's the large buttresses which are called on for presswork because they save setting up time and enable a quick tool change. The specially designed H-shape head features a self-aligning captive pivot. With few moving parts, the 4-point buttress clamps ensure constant force ratios between the work and machine table or chuck. They also provide greatly increased resistance to twist or rotation during machining. Standard, medium and heavy-duty versions apply clamping forces of up to 8,000 kilos. Carver extendable machine vices make life a lot easier where large, thin, flat workpieces need precise and firm fixing. The vice operates in both horizontal and vertical planes and permits the full length of machine bed to be used. The horizontal plane firmly grips the workpiece in position. The vertical plane is an exciting innovation because it allows you to bring the workpiece firmly to the machine bed. The two-part vise actually uses the machine table as part of itself and eliminates the need for massive and expensive conventional vices. The standard duty version can be pivoted out of square to the T-slot. In this and the heavy-duty version, either of the two machine vices can be used as jigs for batch production. The versatility of the clamps is shown by this example of a medium-duty bar clamp which has been modified by the addition of a new base to meet a special need in the machine shop at Brunt's. Availability and distribution of these innovative work-holding products has been a key part of their success. You'll find them at over 300 stockists in the UK. Another 30 distributors around the world are there to advise as well as supply.
This is the T321, which is a deep throat version of the 186. If you needed the extra length of a rack, this 290 would give you the extra length required.
With extensive stocks of all types and sizes of Carver clamps readily available from more than 300 distributors, supply has never been a problem. Thousands of companies, large and small, have benefited from using Carver clamps. They save time and money, improve performance and safety levels. For 30 years, they have proved their worth, and nobody has been able to come up with anything better. Working with Carver adds up to efficiency and precision, putting energy exactly where it's required, time and time again. Carver, gripping stuff.